Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to use Google Docs. It's a great way to share a document with someone and be able to comment and have the comments saved and give feedback. It's really actually pretty slick. So the first thing that you're going to have to do is, I'm not sure why I have two Googles here. Um, you need to go and log in to Google. So just go to the Google main page. And right now, I'm trying to decide which one of these I want. Right now, I'm actually going to sign out of this account, but you're going to have to sign into your Google account. And your St. Mary's address, your email address, is a Google email address. I know it doesn't say Gmail on it, but it is. So you have a Google account. If you have another email that is Gmail based, that would work too. It would be a little bit easier if we all used our St. Mary's one, but whatever. I'm going to show you with, I have two Gmail accounts, so I'm going to pretend I'm kind of both people in this regard. So you're signed in to your account. You can see here I am right here. And then I'm going to go over here. Sometimes it's under the More button, and sometimes it's actually one of these tabs, but right here it's under More, and it says Documents. So I'm going to click Documents, and this takes you to my Google Docs home page. And once you choose Documents, you'll get one just like this, except you might not have anything here yet because you haven't uploaded anything. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and choose Create or Upload. So Create would be if you were going to actually create a document in Google from scratch, which most of you probably won't do. Most of you will type your documents in Microsoft Word or a word processing program and then upload them, which works just fine. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to upload, and we're going to upload a file. And I'm going to navigate to a file that I would like to put on Google Docs. For this month's assignment, it's a review of literature, but we're going to be using Google Docs a lot. So whatever the document is, that's what you want to upload. So I'm going to navigate to my Malacca folder and grab something from our February weekend. We'll do the GLOG directions. Again, this is just for example purposes. And then it sometimes will bring up a box about settings, and it just wants to know how you want to upload this document, and do you want to convert them to a Google Docs format? The answer is yes. So you want to click this. Sometimes you're going to be uploading a PDF and you want that converted to Google Docs. You would say yes. And I have it confirm settings every single time I upload. You can uncheck this box and it won't ask you this every time, but I keep it up there just because I like to make sure I'm doing this correctly. And then you can say start upload. And you can see its progress here. It's uploading them. And then that document shows up in your list of documents. And then you're going to want to go ahead and open that document, and up will come the document that I uploaded. In this case, it's the GLOG directions. And you'll notice this looks very similar to a word processing program. You have your file, edit, view, insert, print, undo, redo. You can change your text style, your font style. It has a basic listing of font size, bullets, all, images, all the things you would have in a word processing program. They're right here in Google Docs. So you can pretty much create exactly like what you would in Microsoft Word right here in Google Docs. So your first step is just to upload your review of literature to your Google Docs site. Then you need to share your document with your famous partner. Right now, the document is private to only me, so I'm over here on the right and I'm hovering over the share button. It's only viewable by me, but if you click share, then comes up where you can change those settings. So right now, who has access? Only the people listed below can access it. And this is where you could enter in someone. You can also change this and make it public on the web. Anyone with the link. Anybody in the St. Mary's University can have it. Whatever. I always keep mine private, and then only invite certain people. So then my document isn't out there for everybody to see. Some people want their documents out there. I'm not one of them. So I would say and add people. I'm actually going to add my other Gmail account just as an example. You would put in this space your famous partner's email address because that's who you want to get an email saying, I've shared this document with you. And then over here, this is where you give them rights. They can edit, they can comment, they can view. It basically goes, viewing is the least amount they can do, commenting is the second level of what they can do, and then editing power is like giving them full rights to your document. And for this case, we're going to go ahead and give people editing power. We want the person you share it with to be able to actually type in your document and give you suggestions. Eventually, we might do some where people can only comment, and then you would lower their ability on your document. But we are going to choose can edit. And then you're going to notify them via email. And you can add a message if you want. You can say, here's my review of Lit, check it out. You don't have to add that. You can send a copy to yourself, or you can also paste this document right into the email. I don't do that because it's linked right to it anyway. So then I'm going to say share and save. And then it says my email address is not in the Google Apps organization that has this item. I'm not sure what that means, but I just said, yes, I'm sure. Great. And then click done. So then what it does is it sends an email to whoever you sent it to. For example, so I'm going to go to my Gmail, and I'm logged in as Embellished Angel right now. And you can see here, there is Emily Albrecht sent you a Google Doc, and I've shared this glog directions. And you can click here, or you can click here. So now this is, you will get an email from your famous partner with their shared document. You would then click it. It will take you to, it's really your Gmail account, but you now have this document on your Google Docs account. And here's what you can do here. The first thing, you can add a comment. So you can just say, this is an excellent example of directions for a glog. And comment. And there you've commented. That's option number one. What I'm having you do for this assignment actually is to actually read it and leave comments and feedback based on what we talked about with Colegio coaching, trying to avoid the good job thing. Give them some constructive criticism and feedback that will help them make their document better. And I know right now everybody feels like, oh, we're all kind of new and we're all kind of just learning this. And that's the point. Looking at someone else's, seeing their strengths, seeing areas where they can add to it, make it better, that helps your own composition as well. So this is where you would then, in a different text color, you can choose whatever you want. Say I'm going to do purple. You could actually type in and say, I think you, oh, I didn't change my text. Hold on. I think you could add more details to this direction as, I'm going to try not to do too many typos, as it seems unclear. And that's my comment. Now, the other cool thing about Google Docs is it is automatically saving. It just says every change you make is automatically saved. So if I were the person who sent this to you, and I went on, everything you're doing right now, they can see under their account because everything is saved automatically. You don't have to worry about saving it, emailing it back, nothing. It is automatically saved and they have access to it in their Google Docs, which is the coolest part about Google Docs because it's interactive. It's the two of you can go back and forth, back and forth. You could be looking at it at the exact same time and you would see the changes being made as it automatically saves it. It is really awesome. So it's my favorite part about Google Docs. So then when you've given some feedback, the other person would go back, see your feedback, maybe make some changes, and then send you an email again and say, hey, I've made some changes, check it out again. And the changes would be in your Google Docs account. It's super slick. So anyway, that's just the basic directions of Google Docs. And we're going to be using this a lot as a form of feedback, especially in this blended community, because typically communities that meet a full weekend, feedback time is built into the weekend. Being that we only meet for one day, it just isn't realistic for us to build in a lot of let's read each other's papers and provide feedback and take an hour. Just not going to happen. So we will be doing a lot of peer feedback, collegial coaching via the internet using Google Docs. So I hope you get comfy and you're as excited about this as I am. If you have any other questions, shoot me an email. Thanks.